Can I share with you what the difference is? And you can identify it within yourself. Let me share with you what the difference is between being interested in your goals and being committed to your goals. If you're interested, it's like, it's a good idea. It would be really awesome if I could pay off those student loans, if I could save enough for a down payment for a house, if I could, in other words, it would be a good idea. If you're interested in, then here's what runs your thinking. Your stories, your excuses, and all the reasons why you can't. If you're committed, you find a way to make it happen, period. You know, this year, what we did as a part of our business planning is we talked about what are your bucket list goals for your life, right? And we incorporated that into your business planning. So there was the must. This is the amount of transactions I must do in order to fund my basic minimum life. You guys recall that? But then we looked at what are some items that it would really do it for you to be able to achieve or accomplish or travel to or acquire or experience in this next year. And we actually broke that down into how many transactions would that take so that you could actually do that with you or with you and your family like that. Does everybody recall this? Anybody willing to share just what their bucket list item would be? This is the participation part. So this is where I ask a question and somebody raises their hand. Or I'll just pick on somebody. I can pick on somebody. I can do that too. I like that. Oh, Emily. All right. Thank you, Emily. Give Emily a hand. What's your bucket list item for you or for your family?
I don't know if it counts as a bucket list, but our main goal this year is to buy a home. So that's on our list for working towards that right now.
Big. That's awesome. Give her a hand. Anybody else? Bucket list item. So let me ask you this. If you would indulge me, can you think about that bucket list item, that goal that you have? Everybody raise your hand if you've got it in mind. Raise your hand if you're just not going to raise your hand or participate in this meeting at all. Oh, okay. So everyone's going to, so how come I didn't get 100% hands raised? Can you guys think of, is everybody thinking about a goal that you have in mind? Okay. The statistics are 85% of people will abandon that goal within just a couple, 3 months. So here's my question for you guys. Are you interested in achieving your goal? Or are you committed to achieving your goals? What's the difference? Can I share with you what the difference is? And you can identify it within yourself. And share with you what the difference is between being interested in your goals and being committed to your goals. If you're interested, it's like, it's a good idea. It would be really awesome if I could pay off those student loans, if I could save enough for a down payment for a house, if I could, in other words, it would be a good idea. If you're interested in, then here's what runs your thinking. Your stories, your excuses, and all the reasons why you can't. If you're committed, you find a way to make it happen, period. You lose your stories, you lose your excuses, you recognize those are just excuses, and you find a way to win. You find a way to achieve your commitments. Here's the challenge with so many of us in our culture. We make these goals, right? Start of the year, we make these goals. The problem is that we've never been trained or conditioned about how to operate in absolute committed mode. We've just not been trained. We've not been trained by our school system, our education system, or our culture. And so for most of us, our goals are represented in our thinking as a good idea. And then our thinking takes over. And then the excuses start. And the yeah buts. And so you want to really look at a couple of things. You want to really look at the goals that you laid out for this year and the commitments that you made, your bucket list items. You want to take a close look at that. You want to ask yourself, am I interested or am I committed?